My name's Paul Heugh. I'm the CEO of Skarbek Associates. I think there are a number of challenges with law firm strategies. I think the first of them is the challenge that all organisations have, which is often a misunderstanding of what a strategy actually is. And I think one of the best, simplest articulations of it is that it's something that connects the ends, the ways and the means by which the organisation is going to achieve its objectives, its goal, and achieve its vision of where it wants to be in the future. I think that law firm strategies also have a couple of particular challenges. I think one, the whole idea of strategic plans, for some law firms, it's quite difficult. It's quite difficult because the environment that they're working in is changing so rapidly that a strategy that you put together one year looks wholly outdated the following year. It's this dynamic. I think the third challenge is in actual fact connecting the strategy with the operational plan of the law firm and that interface between where we want to be tomorrow and where we are today and the issues that we're facing today, not to mention the challenge of billing. Organisations fail when they're trying to implement strategy for a whole range of reasons, but I think that the first and foremost is a lack of ability to get alignment through the organisation on what it's trying to do and why it's trying to do it. If we can't get alignment on the why, then we won't get people buying into it and understanding the role that they will need to play. I think the second thing is that within organisations, and the larger the organisation is, the more critical this point becomes, is the ability to prioritise. So when an organisation ends up with a plan that has 20, 30, 40, 50 different initiatives on it, they're no longer priorities. That's your task list. The ability to prioritise and get that prioritisation aligned all the way through the organisation is crucial. There's only so much time and effort in the organisation that's at people's disposal. If you can get that aligned behind the three things that will matter that year, that month, that day, then in actual fact you've made significant progress. The second is the ability to take that strategy and to break it down into a plan and to get people engaged with that plan, involving people so that the plan is not one that's given to them, it's one that they've been involved in constructing. Thirdly then, the ability to execute, and the ability to execute means the ability to in actual fact allocate the task, ensure that in actual fact the organisation has achieved a rhythm, a tempo, and this is to do with the meetings, the structure of the organisation, information flows and decision making. And fourthly, crucially, it's metrics. It's do we know where we are now versus the goal that we had? A failure in any one of those four usually leads to a problem with successful implementation. And it's the reason why even today, for the last 20 years, 70% of strategies have failed to be implemented fully. But it can be done. And I'd like to leave it on an optimistic note. It can be done.